Hello, Jim Ritter here, JRitter660 on YouTube, James A. Ritter on Facebook. I hope you can see me. Um, Today I finally had a chance to be with my brother for about a few minutes, and he says some of the people down up north are worried about me because they're watching my videos. Um, First off, I want to say that Kissimmee, Florida is different than Central Michigan. Central Florida different than Central Michigan. I'm learning to adapt, cope, or whatever mechanisms are necessary to live a very happy life down here. Um, those, except for this 3 weeks, and it's been mechanical issues with the house and let's see, let's there's one. I'm just going to number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 things in the past 3 weeks, and probably way more than 6 things in the past 3 weeks that have affected me negatively. But for the most part, living down here in Florida has been very fun. A lot of the neighbors that we have are fantastic neighbors. A lot of the people that live in town are really good people. We enjoy going to the parks at least about once a week. Right now, I just started a series in which you will be able to watch a lot. And I'm thinking almost 100 videos straight, except for these current videos that'll be put in. That will show you a lot of different areas in the parks. But the thing is, it's just like you ride the tram to the front gate, you go through the front gate, you go into the park, you go veer to the left, and you'll see a lot of different things, and it's all in a line, all connected. So you actually get a real feel of what it's like to be inside the parks. Not the rides, but the parks. And I keep looking down because I turned on a stopwatch because I'm going to try to keep this at 5 or 10 minutes. But things happen, and in actuality, things happened a lot more in Michigan than they happen down here. And though I may tend to describe the bad things that have happened through the weeks, because this is basically a weekly roundup. But really, things are really pretty good down here. The car's running fair. The golf cart is running. The refrigerator that we put in the house is running. The plumbing is working well. The dryer is working well now. Have to say, servicemen are very prompt, professional, and there are some drawbacks, like the cost is significantly higher than Michigan. The rent for our lot is significantly higher, like I said. The gas is cheap. The food is 10 to 20% more than it is in Michigan. Actually, though, things like DVDs, toys, cameras, televisions, clothing, now they're right on par with Michigan. So it's just basically the groceries. There's lots of entertaining things to do down here, lots of restaurants. We've checked out a lot. Yeah, so I had a rough 3 weeks, and you've seen, and when I'm doing my weekly wrap up, a lot of times we'll focus on that. And this one hopefully will be about the last one and I'm not really focusing on that. I'm trying to draw out how nice it is down here. We have cable and computer service. It costs a little more and the service is a little worse, but at least in Michigan we were conditioned with a very bad service, so now that we've got a slightly worse service at a slightly higher price, that was probably one of the easier things to cope with. Our phones down here, we've got brand new phones. A little glitchy, but for the most part, there's a few Google apps that won't work, and then once I find somebody to figure that out for me, I'm sure it's a simple fix. Probably has to do with synchronization, but here's the phone. Woohoo! It's a little bit bigger, a lot cheaper, and also cheaper rates. When we went in to get the new phones, they said free phones. Okay, we went in for a free phone, well, $50 phone, and then they said we can drop your rates by $5 a month each. So we're paying $60 a month for 2 phones. $60 a month, unlimited calling, unlimited texting, not unlimited data. But you know what? Tina and I don't use a lot of data. We get 3 gigs, and she uses less data than I do, and I don't use enough I only ran it out 1 month, and that's because if you remember, I had an app called Periscope that just ate the gigabytes like crazy. So, but I'm not, as you know, I'm not super tech savvy, so I don't need to use all those G's, and I'm happy with my service that I got. And so the camera I bought, this is the original camera. It has never failed me. It has done glitchy things off and on. It's done things that I perceived was wrong, but after checking and looking more closely, I realized it was just me. But I mean, the lens has lots of scratches on it and pits, and it still runs pretty good. So, but I just wanted to let everybody know that probably tomorrow, we've got a couple things to tidy up. At least one thing. So that's good. And since this is about 9 o'clock at night, it really is pretty close to a current video today. We're getting close to the end, but I just wanted to reiterate that, I mean, I know there's no snow up north in Michigan right now, but we're glad to be out of the cold weather. Whenever we see snowstorms and stuff like that, oh, we're so glad we're not in Michigan. We love it down here in Florida, we really do. There's a lot of things that we moved down here for. Little things, different things. The biggest thing is not what we moved down here for, but what are we getting away from, and that's snow and ice, because as you know, I've been injured by snow and ice. But we're getting real close to end, so I'm going to end now. So leave a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Don't forget to leave a comment and share. You have a great and wonderful day. I'll have a great and wonderful day. TTFN. Bye-bye.